288 by Technosoft Corporation. Sorry. Force Mission 2.
Hello and welcome to this week's Battle of the Ports. Last week we took a look at the original Thunder Force. This week it's the follow-up Thunder Force 2, first hitting the X68000 on the 15th of October 1988. Just like the original game, we have the overhead stages, which are now split with horizontal scrolling stages, which would become the series' mainstay, dropping the overhead stages entirely. Each stage begins in the top view perspective, where the player has to locate the cores of a certain number of major enemy bases and destroy them. After this is accomplished, the stage continues from the side view perspective, which plays like a traditional horizontal scrolling shooter. After the boss of the side view substage is defeated, the player moves on to the next stage. Building upon its predecessor, Thunder Force 2 introduced a weapon system that would become the staple for the rest of the series. The player's ship now has a default arsenal of weapons, which include a twin forward firing shot, the twin shot, a single forward and a single back firing shot, the back shot, and the bomb shot, in the top view stages. By collecting certain items, the default weapon can be upgraded to a more powerful level. Also, the player could obtain a certain number of new weapons with various unique abilities. The weapons can be switched at the player's desire, but if a ship is destroyed, all weapons are lost, except for the defaults. The top view and side view stages have different sets of weapons. Losing weapons in the top view stages do not affect the weapons equipped in the side view stages and vice versa. Thunder Force 2 also introduced the Craw add-on, small pods which revolve around the ship. The function of the Craw is to block weak incoming bullets, and to provide extra firepower by firing single normal shots. The player may acquire up to 2 Craws at a time, but will lose them upon the ship's destruction. Exclusive to this game is an item which temporarily increases their orbit speed, making them more likely to block bullets. The first port of Thunder Force 2 came to the Mega Drive on June 15, 1989. This version in some ways is toned down from the X68000 original, but also better balanced. The graphics on the overhead sections could be said are improved, although the transparent water from stage 1 is missing. However, in its replacement are many more enemies and larger enemies at that. The base designs also look a little better here on the Mega Drive. Sadly, the side-scrolling sections look quite gimped compared to the X68000. While the main ship is looking better, it was far too long in the X68000. The actual stage graphics are lacking, as many layers of parallax and also quite a bit of stage detail are not present. This is most likely due to the fact that Thunder Force 2 was squashed onto a 4 meg cartridge. Audio is on par with the X68000, although we do lose some sound channels when weapons fire and all the music when speech is present. Also lost is the intro story, but that's no big loss. Overall, the Mega Drive port is a fairly good effort that could have been better had it been on a larger cartridge format. The only other port was to the Saturn as part of the Thunder Force Gold Pack Volume 1. This is not emulation but a direct port of the Mega Drive game to the Saturn. At this point in time, Technosoft had not gotten the Mega Drive sound emulation done correctly, so all the music is CD streamed, which is rather annoying as it fades out then repeats. But wait! If Technosoft hadn't managed to emulate the Mega Drive audio on the Saturn, then why are all the sound effects the same? Well, technically they're not, because they're being played at a much lower sample rate. This is because every sound effect and speech sample in this port is an audio sample taken direct from the Mega Drive. On the plus side, that means there's no lost audio channels when sound effects play, but on the other hand, the sound effects are lower in quality. Gameplay also seems easier on the Saturn port. I'm playing this on normal, yet it's far easier than the Mega Drive version. That isn't because of the cool kids mode that lets you keep your weapons after dying either. It generally does seem easier. And let's take a look at all those versions of Thunder Force 2 running side by side.